This lesson is about collecting information about customer needs. So we recognise that customers and consumers have needs and wants. We are now going to look at how we gather information about customer needs and wants, since by satisfying these needs and wants is how we make a profit. There are internal and external sources of information, and we tend to categorise basic information as either primary or secondary. Your information or data is divided into primary and secondary. Primary data, which is collected for the first time. Secondary data or desk research is data which already exists. Primary data is collected for your purposes only and focuses on a particular problem which you have to solve. Primary data is notoriously expensive, and it takes time and commitment on the part of the business to see it through. Secondary data, on the other hand, is much cheaper and can be undertaken far more quickly. The downside, of course, is that data may have been collected for other reasons other than for your specific problem, and it's often difficult to compare data sets that have been collected at different times and for different reasons. Secondary data could be out of date, for example. Let's look at some types of primary research. There are many ways to conduct primary research. We'll consider some of the most convenient and common models, such as interviews, mystery shopping, focus groups, projective techniques, product tests, diaries, and omnibus surveys. So, interviews, this is a technique most associated with marketing research. Interviews can be telephone, face-to-face, or over the internet. Let's briefly take a quick look at secondary research, which is research that already exists, and we know this is also called desk research. There are trade associations, for example, chambers of commerce or trade unions, national and local press and industry magazines, national and international governments which have websites which give information. Of course, there are websites that are out there that belong to your competitors or other organisations that you might want to look at. There are informal contacts such as your friends and relatives, trade associations and directories such as Kelly's, Compass, Business Source Premier and others, published company accounts, business libraries, professional institutes such as the Chartered Institute of Marketing and the American Marketing Association. We could look at previously collected data from other omnibus surveys. We could look at any other previously gathered marketing research. There will be census data. Census is effectively where an entire population is surveyed and one hopes to get 100% results, such as the British Census. And of course, there will be public records such as births, deaths and marriages and other data. So we've given quite a general introduction to marketing research, and marketing research is a huge topic and has many processes, procedures and terminologies that would build above the points that we've just discussed. But that was a good foundation on the topic of collecting information about customer needs.